Welcome to Anti-Heroes Episode 9, The Second Flame. Our story begins in the High Citadel of Light, the capital of the reformed nation of Aeclora. Inside the massive council hall, banners of the Reformation era wave gently despite the absence of any breeze. Before them stand two figures, the hero of the hour, Zayn, the man who closed the gate to the void, and his companion, Lira, the last ember of the fallen nation of Eldoria. They stand before the new Reformation Council, a diverse body of mages, scholars, and warriors. Among them are Counselor Elan, an elderly mage with eyes that seem to hold ancient secrets, and Counselor Valen, a battle-hardened warrior with scars that tell tales of past victories. Counselor Elan, his voice echoing with wisdom, says, "The gate has sealed." Aeclora breathes again. But peace without vigilance is an invitation to ruin. Counselor Valen, ever the pragmatist, adds, "Reports speak of corrupted beasts in the western wilds, sigil anomalies, an echo of something darker." Lyre nods grimly. She's seen enough of the void's echoes to recognize its persistence. She says, "It's not an echo, it's a resurrection. The gate was never the end." Zayn, lost in thought, murmurs quietly, "It was a door. The void is what waits beyond it." As the council discusses strategies for dealing with the lingering threats of the void, Zayn and Lira step outside the citadel. The sprawling city of Erelon stretches before them, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In the distance, the once shattered sigil of Aeclora, now mending in the night sky, serves as a constant reminder of the darkness they have faced. Zayn is quiet for a moment, lost in contemplation. Lyre, ever attuned to Zayn's moods, notices his silence. She turns to him, her gaze filled with concern. She says softly, "You've been quiet." Zayn, startled by her question, shakes himself from his thoughts and offers a wry smile. He responds, "Sorry, it's just a lot to process. We won. They're rebuilding. It's hard to believe it's all over." Lyre, however, doesn't share his sentiment entirely. She remains fixated on the west, where the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows over the lands. She says with a hint of melancholy, "I've killed monsters, tyrants, even gods in shadows, but I've never fought a memory that wouldn't die." Zayn, understanding the depth of her emotion, places a hand on her shoulder in a gesture of support. He says firmly, "We fight it together. Always." Lyra manages a smile, finding solace in his unwavering presence. For a moment they stand in companionable silence, united by the battles they've fought and the challenges that still lie ahead. But their moment of quiet camaraderie is shattered by a sudden commotion coming from the plaza below. A young boy darts out, his face streaked with tears. He shouts, "The sky! It's bleeding!" His cries echo through the courtyard, drawing the attention of everyone present. They all look up to see a horrifying sight. A gaping gash has appeared in the sky above the western wilds, a wound of inky black oozing a substance that resembles blood. Sigils flicker erratically, birds plummet from the sky, wounded and confused, and magic surges uncontrollably through the streets. The air crackles with chaotic energy, a palpable sense of dread settling over the city. In the face of this terrifying spectacle, Zayn wasted no time. Acting swiftly, he and Lyre rushed to assist the panicking crowds. With Zayn's soothing voice cutting through the chaos, he calms the masses while Lyre, her movements fluid and graceful, stabilizes collapsing sigil structures and guides frightened families to safety. Despite the danger, Zayn feels compelled to help. Though unable to fully understand the nature of the rift in the sky, he knows it poses a grave threat. He had seen similar manifestations of the void's power during their battles with the Umbra. As they navigate through the stricken city, Lyre notices that the veins of void energy emanating from the sky seem to be directed towards the western expanse. It becomes evident to her that this is not just a random act of destruction, but a targeted assault aimed at the very heart of Aeclora's recovering nation. Lyra shares her realization with Zayn, her voice laced with urgency. She says, "This isn't just corruption. It's a storm with purpose." Zayn, ever the pragmatist, acknowledges the gravity of the situation. He states, "The second flame, it's alive." Suddenly, Zayn collapses, succumbing to a vision that has just slammed into him. The scene shifts, transporting him to a haunting vision of the future. He finds himself witnessing a vision of Reignite, the fallen Sun King, now consumed by the void, standing triumphant atop a shattered Aeclora. Reignite, his armor and crown tarnished by the void's corruption, raises his hands, revealing the sigil of the second flame, which throbs with dark energy. Around him, the landscape is a wasteland of ash and twisted metal, a testament to the destruction he has wrought. But it's Reignite's face that truly terrifies Zayn. Once noble and full of life, it is now a mask of cold, hard determination. His eyes burn with an eerie light, devoid of the warmth that once characterized him. As Zayn struggles to comprehend the implications of this vision, he hears a voice that chills him to the bone. The voice echoes with immense power and finality. "You are the first flame, but you were never the only one." Before Zayn can process these disturbing words, he is thrown back to the present, gasping for breath, his heart pounding in his chest. Back in the present, Lyra rushes to his side, concern etched on her face. She asks, "What did you see?" Zayn, still shaken by the intensity of his vision, manages to articulate his horrifying glimpse into the future. He says, "Me. Or something wearing me. The future. If I fail." The vision of Reignite, corrupted and crowned as the embodiment of the second flame, sends a chill down Zayn's spine. The prophecy, "You were never the only flame," echoes in his mind, leaving him with more questions than answers. Who or what is the second flame? And how does it relate to him? Is it a part of him, a separate entity, or something even more sinister? As the sky continues to bleed, Zayn and Lyra know they must act fast. The fate of Aeclora, perhaps the entire world, hangs in the balance. With renewed determination, they prepare to face whatever horrors await them in the western wilds. Now, mounting his destrier, Zayn and Lyra ride hard into the storm-choked wilds. Their silhouettes are small against the rising shadow. The closer they get to the rift, the stronger the void's pull becomes, testing their resolve with whispers of despair and visions of a corrupted future. But they press on, their determination fueled by the hope of averting the grim fate shown to them. In the distance, an obsidian spire pierces the clouds, the source of the second flame's power. As they approach, the full extent of its malevolence is revealed. It draws its power from the very essence of Aeclora's light, twisting and corrupting everything it touches. Despite the overwhelming darkness, Zayn's spirit remains unbroken. He reflects on his journey, the doubts, the sacrifices, and the battles that have shaped him. He realizes that he has been branded as cursed, a weapon, a gate, by those who fear or misunderstand him. But he rejects these labels. He is none of those things. Lyra, too, has come to terms with her own inner turmoil. She acknowledges that she was once a blade without a cause, driven by vengeance and loss. But with Zayn, she has found a purpose that gives meaning to her existence. As they reach the base of the obsidian spire, Zayn and Lyra unite their voices in a defiant cry, proclaiming, "We are the fire they feared, and we're not burning alone." Their words echo with newfound strength, resonating with the remnants of Aeclora's light that still flickers within the land. The stage is set for an epic confrontation between Zayn and Lyra and the forces of the void. The fate of Aeclora, perhaps the entire world, hangs in the balance. Will Zayn embrace his destiny as the first flame and vanquish the darkness that threatens to consume him? Or will he succumb to the whispers of despair and become a vessel for the void's corruption? Only time will tell. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you've enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more thrilling adventures. Until next time, keep shining your light brightly, because even in the darkest of times, a single spark can ignite the flames of hope.